Hello drivers, welcome back to Motion RC. I'm James and today we're going to talk about the 14th scale high-speed buggy from XK Innovations. We had a great time running this one around. This was the larger of the XK cars and trucks most recently that we got here in the studio, and I was excited about it. It is one of these ready to run, so everything you see on the table is everything that comes in this box here. Now I will preface, we do have two versions, so this is what we call the red version. It's silver and red, and then we also have the green version, which has hints of blue on it and green that you will see. It's also on the side of the box, but you will see some pictures over my face right now of that version. These are 2S powered buggies, and as far as the smaller buggies that you may have seen us do, you get more metal pieces with this version, hence the price hike versus the smaller buggies that we've recently done on video. So something for everyone. This is a little more, I guess, advanced option, still in the beginner, in the beginner range of cars and buggies, but also a whole lot of fun. Now, I will preface, we didn't take this on our ramp for jumps. Again, I'm not the perfect jumper yet. I like jumping with trucks because I didn't want to break the top. I guess you could take the spoiler off and, you know, then be able to do whatever you want to do. But we were just taking around, you know, because this is more speed, and I could see if you had like an indoor track or a dirt track or something, of course, then you could definitely have a lot of fun taking this around. And we're working on finding, we found an RC track near us. We want to get in touch with those guys so we can start bringing these and doing some nice indoor video the way you would take something like this to the track and race around on it. So now quickly let's run through the spec. So the high-speed buggy, again, is a 14th scale model. Her length is about 16 inches. She's about 10 inches wide and stands about 5.7 inches tall. The body is mostly ABS plastic, but you do have some metal parts in there for sure. Definitely where it's important, I believe, is like the suspension brackets, both in the front and the back, that your shocks connect to. Those are metal, which is nice, versus the other ones, but a majority of it's going to be plastic. You have oil-filled shocks, and again, they adjust nicely. You can tighten them or loosen them with just a twist of your hand, which is great for guys looking to change those factors. It has a brush 550 motor inside, and it's going to come with a 1500 milliamp 2S LiPo with a T connector. So that'll do it for the specs. And again, just going through the stuff you get in the box. So you do get a charger, and it's going to plug into your, a USB port, like a cell phone jack, or you could charge it through your laptop or something like that. Very easy, and you just plug the balance side of the battery that comes with it, which right now is sitting in the car. You do get a little lug wrench. That'll help you take off some of the nuts, like removing the tires, or if you want to get on the shocks and such, that's a good help. Now, as far as the manual you get, again, I like the manuals that XK come with. You get nice exploded views of all the different parts, because one thing about cars, as I said in other videos, maintenance is key. We have a full bevy of spare parts available, so if you ever, get into an issue and you just need one part, or you wanted to try to use other parts, which, I'm sure you can find out there, you'll find ways very easily to see how things entirely come apart and then go back together. So that is definitely a help. I appreciate that in their manuals for the cars. Now, the radio you do get with it, again, pretty basic as far as XK radio goes, but a little smaller than some of the other cars out there. It doesn't have a big antenna, something that can break off the top, which I found nice, but very simple in its functionality. Just has an on switch. So you do get throttle and steering trim, so if you want to trim your throttle and your steering. Now, taking a look inside, again, it's just two body clips are going to open the top part of the car, and you get full access, and you can see everything. Again, is pre-installed. This is how the car comes out of the box. You don't have to put anything on it at all, but you got your brushed motor in here. You have your servo for your steering up front. Then, now, this one doesn't have a switch, but it does have a little button that will turn on and bind to your transmitter. So right now our transmitter's on. If I press the button, she's going to be bound up. And you can see it ready to go. So if I goose it a bit, it's certainly got some speed for a 2S car, and we were running around, as you can see. A lot of straight lines. I got to work on, I think, my shocks. I want to try to lower them a bit. This was one of the first, couple runs we've ran this around just a parking lot where people, we think, average people are going to take these things. You're either going to go out into your front street or you're going to run to a parking lot like we did and just have some fun with it. But she can drift, she can She could do some spins. We were having a good time. Again, I didn't want to jump this one to, you know, possibly damage it or wreck it before I did this video, but we'll definitely return and get crazier and crazier with it. So now back inside, you can see, again, just the battery placement. All it is a Velcro strap, and the battery fits in there nicely. And let me just pull the battery out quick, and I'll show you. It goes right underneath, but I just labeled it what it was. But again, 1500 milliamp, and you're going to charge it through that balance tap. But if you have a T connector, you know, like so, you could charge it with your regular charger and charge it much faster. If you put a 2C charge on it, if you want, you'll be able to go pretty quickly. Now, as far as driving time, I would say about 10 minutes is what we were getting on a full pack, being able to pretty much goose it all around. So you might want to pick up a few spare packs if you go. But all in all, I'm really happy with the high-speed buggy. It's the bigger of the models from XK so far, but we do have 10 scale versions of models coming, and XK's lineup is going to grow. As we grow here, we're excited to grow the entire lineup, and we think these are great options, again, for your beginners. If you're starting out in cars, why go for something super expensive? See if you even like it. See if you enjoy running out with a car, and learn how to fix models, learn how to maintain them, and then build yourself up to something more expensive as you go forward. But the great starting point here from XK, from a great company. We're excited to have them on the website. And guys, if you have any questions about this car, please leave them in the comment section below. Head over to Hobby Squawk. We have a whole section dedicated to cars, so you can jump in there. We'll try to answer your questions. And as always, contact customer service. Our customer service team is always available, and they'll happily guide you if you want some more information. So guys, that'll do it for me here. Get yourself an XK buggy. Check the link in the description to this one, and there'll be a link there to the entire collection of RC buggies and our entire collection of cars, because it is growing by leaps and bounds. That'll do it for me, guys. Thank you again for watching, and we'll see you next time at Motion RC.